Hello and welcome to the live stream. Welcome back to Heathville. I'm This Old Gamer. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you along for the ride as we are going down the main strip here in Heathville. A beautiful day in my new town. We are at level 10, which is small city, believe it or not. Already a small city. It's hard to believe. It really is hard to believe, but it's growing well. I did a few things off camera in the last 24 hours, give or take. So, you know, I'm excited about the future of our little town here. And I think that all things considered, things are going all right. I've been looking at some of the economy and things of that nature of the town. And I really feel like that we've made some wise decisions in the last couple of episodes, and I made some wise decisions off camera as well. Can't do it all on camera. I had to spend a little time digging into some more of the economy on the game and things of that nature. Here you see our main roundabout heading into town. So, a couple things that I want to accomplish tonight. First off, I want to accomplish drinking this beautiful glass of Blanton's. Was gifted this for my birthday last week, and man, is it good. It is really good. Really enjoy it. So, yeah, if you remember our last episode, we started our downtown area over here. We have a lot going on. Now, like I said, I made it to the small city, and small city opens up a few things, but it does open up 15 more map tiles, and that's going to be very important to us. We also have all sorts of demand to play with as well. But yeah, small city opens up high density offices. We also can have high-speed highways that says it removes the speed limits. The traffic flows faster, but there's more noise pollution, and the traffic accidents are more likely. Combustion engine ban is also available. And then city promotion. We can start promoting the city for tourism. Right now, if you look at our tourism, there is none. We've got a little bit here or there, little patches, but not much tourism. And I mean, who can blame you? There's not much going on. Not much going on in Heathville so far. Nothing to write home about. So, a couple of things I noticed when I was not on the live stream is we seem to have a healthcare issue. More so, we have an issue with lack of hearse pickups. One thing that I noticed is it looks like that the hearses are getting caught in traffic jams. So we might have enough hearses, and we're definitely not full. We have plenty of capacity left in our cemetery, but our hearses are getting caught up in places. So let's look right here. So see, like, they're all bunched up. And I noticed this the other day. They were actually caught in a traffic jam. These hearses are not caught in a traffic jam. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if this is another little random glitch on the game or what. I don't know what they're doing. But let's hope that they're actually going to pick up bodies and do what they're supposed to do. But anyway. What else? I also redid this road right here. So, and yes, this is the updated version. This road did go over the top of this railway, just straight across. And it just didn't look right. It went up on one side at a very high angle. And then on the other side, a lower angle. And I just didn't really like the looks of it. So I decided to just go around with this big curve. Which I kind of like the looks of it. If you get down to street level, it's not as bad as it looks from above. I think it actually looks worse from above. But yeah, again, the biggest challenge that I've seen so far on this game, I think, is the fact that the terrain is it's just a pain in the rear. Man, such a pain. But we'll move on from that and we'll continue building. How about that? So we have these 15 tiles, like I said. We got to figure out where we're going to put them. Also, oh no. We've got some major issues over here. Where's my fire engine? Why aren't these fires being put out? Oh, it could be because the fire engines are nowhere close to this. Okay. So that's probably something we need to go ahead. Let's just go ahead and put a new fire station down in this neck of the woods. Why don't we do that? Because, yeah, we don't want that to continue. Pause the game for a moment. Yeah, so like I said, a whole bunch of issues so far with the terraforming, in my opinion. It had to happen. There's just way too much of it, and the buildings and the roads are not reacting the way that you would want. So that's something that I think it needs to get fixed. I don't think that needs to be a mod. I just think they need to get that figured out. So we are going to put this on this main strip right here. Now, they're probably not going to be able to get down here in time to save all these row houses from burning to the ground. Or will they? Let's see. They're going to get out of there anyway. So we built up these row houses last time, and of course now they're burning down, but gave us a nice little area here. We have this elementary school right here that provide education to this area as well. But I kind of wanted to put in a crematorium because even though, yeah, here, look at this. Here we go again. See, now in this issue, it is a traffic jam. We have a traffic jam. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Now, all these cars are wanting to get over to this road here. And then they are getting caught up on this street because it's only a 2-lane road.
Services have already been dispatched and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're
And
planning to trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up. If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you.
I mean, I could throw in a roundabout here, but yeah, I hate roundabouts. I really do. I don't want to use that many. This is supposed to be an American city, so fewer the roundabouts, the better. But there's definitely some jamming going on. And I like the way that this little industry area looks. So I'd rather not just tear everything down and start over. But I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's expand this road to
one final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage
a 4-lane road.
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a
Why do I keep
statistical
getting these stupid
abstraction and its
radio
effect
ads? I
on
thought I turned it
Thank
off. I
you,
guess
Professor.
maybe
It
that's
is a
something that
question of
needs to have a little update to it. So that helped a little bit. All right. There they go. They're going somewhere. I'm assuming they might be going over to the cemetery. If they are, they're a little off course. Okay, we're going to build this crematorium. Where are we going to build it? And also, okay, so low air pollution, 10 hearses, low noise pollution as well. How big is this guy? And is it upgradable? Can be upgraded. Can be upgraded with a hearse garage, an additional incinerator, and an expanded refrigerator. Okay. That's too funny. Yeah, I think I might actually put it a little bit closer to where our downtown is going to be. So we'll come off of here. Let's just put a nice little road. Actually, I'm gonna do like straight across. Now I have flattened out this area. It's about as flat as it can get, except for this little ledge where we built this makeshift quay. No keys on this game. No fences. I had the opportunity to be on Sean Build's podcast, which was really a lot of fun. So check him out if you haven't already. Check out his podcast. I had a blast on there. That was really a lot of fun. And he is a very fascinating individual. Little did I know, we live less than 2 hours away from each other. Pretty crazy. What a small world. All right, crematorium. How about right here? It's the only thing over here. Now that is an actual road that is going around the key there, and I did a pretty decent job getting it to getting those grids up there to be ready for zoning. Let's see if we can connect this without causing too big of a fuss. I am getting the water warning. Let's see what this does. There's a little bit of an issue there with our land. Let's see if I can. Aw. Well, that's not what we wanted to do. Dang it. Okay. I think that just went away when I attached that road. Let's see if it comes back. Yep. Alright, so we're not going to do that because we worked way too hard on this makeshift key. So we're not going to be messing with that. Let's kind of flatten this back out just a tad. Alright. That'll work. So we'll just kind of let this be like this for now. Not too concerned. I just wanted to kind of get the crematorium set up. So that should take care of the issue here. We're already rebuilding where we've had a recent fire. Another big thing as far as happiness of our city is very high crime rate at this point. We only have 19,439 citizens. But if you go to, where is this here? We have 362 criminals and a 32% chance of crime probability. That's not good. This bourbon is good, but that is not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to build a police headquarters. And we're going to put it, guess where? Right next to, somewhat right next to, our crematorium. Man, this thing is humongous. Look at it. Holy smokes. Okay. Right here on Hickory Street. I think we're going to go with right here. This is going to cost $2.1 million to build. And it's really kind of far out from some of the other areas of the city, obviously. What is going on? So there's just way too much traffic on this road, isn't there? Gonna have to find a way to possibly bypass this, because this is connected to the main highway. It comes in, and then I turned it into a road. So, you know, we're not going to be able to start from scratch on this highway that's coming in, but I feel like we've gotten too big for our britches right here, right? Stoplight. So everybody's wanting to go left. Everybody's wanting to go left. I wonder if this highway is like screwing up the turn situation. Let me go ahead and let's upgrade this from a highway to a more of a regular road. Lost a few houses in the process, but that's okay. We'll see if that gives us any better results. That might give us a little bit friendlier turning. But yeah, we're getting really stuck up here too. We just come right into this massive grid. Well, it's not really a massive grid, but oh man. Okay, I tell you what. We'll turn the stoplights off here. Not sure if that's going to do any good. Hearses are getting stuck in here. So yeah, we're right around 60% traffic flow. Not exactly good. Not exactly good. All right, you know what? That's a shame. Sorry about your business. Okay, so we'll see if that does any good for us. We'll kind of let that run for a minute. Now, one option, of course, would be to connect this, to connect Vermont Street here with Anchor Street. But I really didn't want to do that. I wanted these to kind of be... Yeah, that's interesting. I wanted these to kind of be a little bit on the separate side. Okay, back to our police headquarters. We're going to put it here. We'll see how much this is going to affect. So this entire area would be good. Put it out here. Yeah, I think down here is going to be better because we're going to have a ton of stuff going on over here. We're going to need a lot of police coverage. So we're going to put it right here. Wow. It's a pretty good sized building. So there it is, our police headquarters. Reluctantly, I might add, built on this day in our crematorium. All right. Good deal. This thing puts out medium noise pollution. So we're going to have to be a little cautious of what we're building around this thing. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's quite the circle. Quite the circle. So now we've got a little combination of not so great. This would be a good place to put some commercial buildings. We do have this gas power plant. It's making a lot of ground pollution, which is rather unfortunate, but
and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local
we'll be all right.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
And on to our main feature story.
Our 15 tiles,
Is booming as the area is
I'm
attracting
thinking about
high-end stores.
building out this way. We also have to kind of unlock, let's do that first. Let's make sure we kind of clear up this part here.
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have...
Don't really need this one, but I'm just going to purchase it anyway.
But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
9 more. Expand it out this way. 6, 9. All right, that's all of them. So that kind of frees up the rest of downtown to build on. I have not flattened out this portion of it yet. Let's go ahead and do that while we're over here because as much as I'd love to attempt to build on this incline, I also would love to not have to deal with it. How low is this going to take this? Not too bad. Not too low. Luckily, it doesn't do too much to it. Nice little bluff, I guess you could say. This could be another place that we do the key solution that we did on the other side. I'm not going to do that right now because that's really time consuming and kind of makes for a somewhat boring. So I don't want to do that right now. If you swing by the live chat, be sure to drop me a line. I love chatting with folks. Okay. So that flattens that out pretty good. This was kind of like a little hypothetical bridge here that I might not actually stick with. I was trying to figure out how was I going to connect this across the river here. But the main portion I want to really build up on will be right here. Right along the interstate, with this interstate kind of in the foreground. I think that'll look really cool. So let's see. Do the same thing. We'll kind of flatten this out just a hair like so. Okay, smooth that out just a tad for now. Okay. I think. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and start getting some of this set up here. These are some massive roads, which may or may not be a good thing. But yeah, these are huge roads. Don't really want it to be like that all the way. There's just a slight decline. Except at the very end. All right. Little trick here when you're wanting to upgrade your road or change your road and get the snapping off, you can kind of adjust it like a little miniature movement. Move it, not quite move it, but nice little feature. Gotta be very, very still. Oh, this is convenient. Let's see. There we go. So now we have this very wide 6-lane road coming into a 4-lane road. And I think what we'll do with this is we'll actually make this a... This is 4 lanes all the way over. I think before we start getting too crazy, I'm going to go ahead and expand this to a 6-lane road. Turn our snapping back on. And then we'll turn it back off. can't. Why is it doing that? Okay. It's gonna be a massive intersection. It's better to be prepared for situations to arise that will arise. And those situations are major traffic jams that are going to be happening in this area. Another thing too is we're going to take a path and we're just going to go all the way across. No, we're not, because that's going to make unnecessary crosswalks that we do not want. I'm doing this for two reasons. One, it'll help our citizens get around a little bit. Two, it'll kind of divide that grid up a little bit and allow it to be a little bit easier to figure out just exactly where we're gridding. When you start dealing with the larger grids, you know, it's kind of hard to tell. Are you coming from this road, whatever? Just put another one in there for good measure. So at the heart of downtown, again, this is kind of my, like, I want this to kind of be my main focal right here with this interstate running in the foreground. So I kind of want to have like a park or something down here. And I've been wanting to use one of these larger parks. I've not really used them because they are so huge that I didn't really think about it when I first started building up stuff. Oh, you know what? I also got points to use. Let's go to our development tree. Yeah, because now I could open up the large sports parks. Let's do that. Just because I want to see them for one. Still have 7 points to play with. I've got my high-speed internet tower, which I still have not built. Additional income, you say? Let's do that. Recycling center. We got our university already. All this is unlocked. Of course, I have not started building any of that yet. Fire station would be smart. Let's do that. We're opening all sorts of stuff. Already got that one. 3 points. Ooh, yeah, let's do a tram. Okay, well, this is probably going to screw up everything. Gotta make room for the tram. Now, our road does go kind of like at an angle here, and I might go back and kind of make this a curve. I'm not going to really worry about that at the moment, but I don't want it to be just perfectly straight, like a perfect grid. More Blantons, right? All right. Okay. 8 lanes? Do we really need 8 lanes? Alright, let's open up our tram wheel. Trams are handy. Are handy. Tram tracks can be flexibly built on top of existing streets as well as standalone networks. We need a tram depot. Place a tram depot next to a road that is large enough to easily accommodate tracks.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Second Moon Radio.
This is a lot of
Your
information.
host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can
Okay,
expect
how big is this
delays
bad boy?
on major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like
I mean, does a
everyone is
city
in
of
hurry to get
20,000
somewhere
really
fast.
need
It's
trams?
worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip
Probably not.
outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Okay, we're gonna flip the script a little bit. I
I
think we need to beef up the population before we really get carried away over there. We're out in the country now. Calvert City, which is a big industrial area for Heathville. You're not gonna like this. I won't do that right now. Let's see over here. What kind of specialized? Yeah, we know we got the farms over here. Trees, of course. Oh, okay. So this is a good little area here we can build on. We can also expand on this, except our rail runs right through the middle of it. Yes, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to build on this. Now, I'm just going to choose to completely not worry about the flatness of this area. I'm just gonna go for it. One thing that I hope that we end up getting with mods will be some more help in the land terrain world, because I tell you, it's not all that much fun. Okay. Nice goofy looking grid. Just the way I like it. But you're saying this, oh gamer, why don't you use the actual grid maker? Alright. Okay, I guess we can do that. Let's do that on this part. I am going to kind of flatten this out a tad. See? Stupid. It's stupid. I don't want to. I'm not gonna flatten it out. We're just gonna throw down our grid. Nine degrees. Come on, double it up. Why aren't you doubling it up? Okay. It just really doesn't like that, does it? It liked it more down here. No. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is really all over the place as far as our elevations go. It's all over the place. But I'm just going to grid it. I'm just going to grid the whole thing. The marquee style here. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to regret this. All right. Well, I'm not going to regret it, but you know what I mean. Right here. Right there. So hardly any medical care out here. Let's just put in this little medical clinic right by our railroad track. Actually, we'll put it on the other side. Let's put it over here. Just spending money like I've got it. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do from here. Now, as you can see, here's a good example. So, if I grid right here, keep saying grid. If I zone right here, there's going to be a gap of land right here. I also hate the fact that this high density business says American style supermarkets, malls, hotels, big movie theaters, concert halls, theaters, fitness centers, and department stores. That is not what you get. But I'll show you what you get. Let's just make it a 2 zone on this grid. All right, we're going to unlock it. Look how tall these buildings are going to be. What kind of supermarket is this? Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. The graphics are really good on this game. And when you see the buildings, they always come out nice. But, you know, again, supermarkets, malls. The other one just gives you gas stations, basically. But we're gonna try it. Keep the faith, everybody. We're gonna try it anyway. But yeah, the cranes are kind of your. Oh, look at those trees. The trains, the cranes are kind of your clue of how tall a building is going to be, as you see the building textures loading in. We're going to turn this down to medium, which for some reason will eradicate that sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. It did in this instance. Let's speed it up. Yeah, see, I don't want that to be a stoplight. Yep. Here's your supermarkets. Now you have this almost meat place. I'm assuming that that's supposed to be a supermarket. Good evening, Dale. Good evening. Good sir. How are you on this fine Thursday? I was gifted a glass of Blanton's single barrel for my birthday. And it is a delightful bourbon. But yeah, what kind of supermarket is that? I mean, this will look cool in a downtown, but it's not really what we want for this area. And that's only 2 wide. Now, just for fun, let's just do the largest possible grid we can do, largest possible zone we can do here.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station.
And we'll see what it gives us. That's going to be even taller.
To the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the
So this didn't come out too bad, actually. So that's good.
Here we have some
perfectly
Oh, 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 oh.
My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I militate against
Honey,
I am
need a weed eat.
devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives from
How am I supposed to get to the weed eater?
to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle.
All right, so here is our...
As a traveler from my
Now this
homeland,
building, of course,
I
will
volunteer
upgrade.
to the
So it's
space
going to get
age
bigger and
of
bigger.
my road-weary soul.
I'm not keeping these over here because
There
this
now,
is
my
not
good
what I
fellow. Chin up, as it were.
want
No
over
need to
here.
wallow in sediment.
Original point was
Leave
how
that to those
we have this
poets
terrain
to
gap.
explain. Here's a tune just for you, and I
But I'm
trust
actually going
you'll
to,
enjoy
I'm just going to rezone this whole thing
modest
regular blue.
consolation.
Don't want these kind of buildings over here in Calvert
We're
City.
live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have
Oh,
already
something
been
else I
staffed,
did
and
do
traffic
off
flow
camera
should
was
return to normal. But if
put
you're
up
planning a
another
quick trip out, you might want to wait
coal
while
mining
until everything
facility
clears up.
here.
If you're in it,
So we've got one here
you already know about
as
it.
well. So now we got
Just reminding
3.
you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
A housing shortage is driving
Don't
up
see any
prices in the
major
area.
issues in the background with notifications.
Not all good news.
High rent.
We're
Yeah,
joined
yeah, yeah,
today by
whatever.
an expert guest,
Okay.
Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage
We'll
is
kinda
bad
keep
for
this
people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed
small
to desire
housing over
certain
here.
representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
The little radio ads were funny the first time around, and now they're starting to get not funny. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Could we put some commercial buildings in here to fix this issue? We still have quite the commercial demand. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to live here? Let's do a little access road there. I'm not even going to attempt to zone here. Although this mountain range is in the map. And I can open all the way to this corner, but I'm not going to. Why don't we put our recycling facility out here? Now, I'm not close enough to the edge to start outsourcing those materials, but I wonder... Okay, it just says it's sold. We got this connection here, which this, of course, is going to get super congested. Waiting on a hearse. Okay, well, good luck. Sneak a little path in here while we can. Mm-hmm. Cheap and random? That's awesome. Oh. What have we here? Leafy, you say? See, I did not get these spawning earlier on. These are all new. Man, look at the gas station competition. Very interesting. Man, some of these industries are getting pretty big. This, of course, is my chemical plant. Still doing good, it looks like. One potential issue they had, and I'm not sure if it's fixed or not, but exports were not working correctly. And I'm not sure if that got fixed, but all aboard with exports, hopefully. Come on, exports. Come on, exports. Might not work. Might work. No, you forgot to put anything on there. Damn it. So I guess that's not fixed yet. I thought I saw that they updated that, but I guess not. Oh well. Not enough employees. You got 7 out of 8 employees. Anything lower means the buildings aren't performing. Okay. You can see all this stuff that it is storing here. Quite a bit. But I think the glitch actually is that we are not making actual money. Let's see. Like, I think we're not actually making money on this stuff. Yeah. There's nothing on these. Nothing on these. Even the ones that have something on them are empty. What kind of tomfoolery is going on here? Increased. Yeah, well, I'm not going to buy any of that stuff. It's not even working. Well, these people are very happy. Content. Content. Happy. Good. Good for you. You think these people are happy? Alright, so we're going to come off of here. Just kind of do some... Actually, you know what? We'll try our grid again. Slope too steep. Alright, there we go. So if I go... Let's see if I can... Take this in about 4. Now, I could use my parallel line tool. Yeah, let's do that. So... 4. So it's 1, 2, 3... Here. Almost. Here. I mean, by the time you turn on the tool that you need, you might as well just do it the old-fashioned way, right? We're going to zone all this just low residential. I'm not going to get too close to this train track. We definitely need to have some sort of park or something over here.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area
We'll
due to poor road
do...
conditions. Please
Let's do a
exercise
small
caution
playground.
and try to stay off the streets until
Can we
conditions
just put
improve.
it over?
This has been a local public
Yeah, we can do
service
that.
announcement.
Let's just do like right here. Small. I'm going to dress this up just a hair. We'll put in spin some of these trees here. What is that? What am I overlapping? The crane? My God, this game. Okay. So that'll be good. Gives it something. If you remember from City Skylines 1, you had the roads that had trees on them. City Skylines 2, you actually upgrade the roads via this road service. And you click on trees, and then you can set it up however you want. It's still available, just a little bit different how you do it. I've done it in a couple of areas. Not going to do it here. Man, demand is definitely there. Lots of demand. So, not too bad on the ground pollution. How are we looking on noise pollution over here? Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. So, hopefully there's a good enough barrier here that we will not have too big of an issue with the commercial being right there. And then, let's see, air pollution. It's all blowing that way. All blowing that way. Up into the hills. Up into the hills. That's good. Look at this massive road upgrade. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. So our downtown, of course, we did a little setting up of the downtown earlier. I think tomorrow I'm going to actually... Oh, look, I've reached peak happiness. That was probably from building the police headquarters. So we're not happy about our internet service. Well, there is no internet service. Sorry, folks. And then we are not happy. We have unreliable healthcare coverage. Yeah, join the club. Would be nice to get this internet service up and running, wouldn't it? Let's see. What are our options here on this gigantic tower? We've got a 300,000... No, we got this radio mass. Mobile data, radio traffic, and TV signals. Case of emergency. Okay. Then we have this telecom tower. Noise pollution. What kind of tower, internet tower, makes noise pollution? Oh, this has 15,000 gigabyte per second network capacity. Well, $95,000 a month upkeep? Holy cow. Maybe we'll go with the smaller one for now. Low noise pollution. So let's put it somewhere where we've got... Let's go to our commercial. Let's put this somewhere where we've got... Yeah, how about like right here? Road required. Okay, well... How about like right... Wherever this goes, it's going to be interesting. Turn the grid off so I can... Oh, I guess don't have an option there. Yeah, the telecom coverage is very, very bad. Very, very bad. And even if I put it here, it's not going to affect. It's got to be over here somewhere. I just wish you could. You know what? Right here. There you go. I like that eyesore in the community. It was needed though. So I could upgrade. I could have a server farm. Is that like a cryptocurrency thing? Not really sure. It's satellite uplink. So that is that's actually Elon Musk thing right there. This poor guy. The film actor mansion is still drowning in the ground pollution. It's starting to clear up. This area finally cleared up where the landfill was, so we can finally build over here. Should actually probably do that. So this is a divided road. Kind of looks a tad bit different. Then I wonder if we could come off of this road. It's going to require tearing down a little bit. We're getting into the forestry zone here. Oh yeah, nothing could possibly go wrong with this. All right, so let's put down a few houses up here. Now that this is a livable environment. I do have it on medium speed right now, so it's going a little quicker. We have this elementary school. This is actually a really good area to build some residential. Needing hearses out here. Traffic has gotten slightly better. Still looking good. Electricity, water availability. Starting to lower just a tad. Ah. Fire station. So that should help. Yeah, now we're good over here. Still have a bit of a fire hazard, but that's okay. Garbage, we're in good shape.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try
Kinda
to
forgot
stay
about
off
my
the streets until conditions improve.
Mailboxes.
This has been a local public service announcement. Has anyone seen my keys? My keys. What? We're in the air?
Not been putting these down very often.
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. Probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
More local news today.
All right.
Tourism Board just released their latest figures, and somehow the number of visitors to the region fell by over 20% last season.
Well, that's fine by me, Jim. I just love it here.
All right, let's check out these large sports parks. I just kind of want to see what they look like. We have an American football field,
We're live,
and we
we're
have
reports about
a
traffic
soccer
accident
field, and we have a community pool.
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while.
Let's see, how big is
If
this?
you're in it,
It's
you
not too
already
big.
know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
We'll probably end up building one of these over here. I'm thinking that the university, which we have unlocked, the college, we've got the, so we got the college, we have the university, we have a technical university, and we have this medical university. Man, do we need elementary schools? We also need to make sure that we are setting up these districts when we do these. I'm actually gonna, let's expand Calvert City to there and right there, because I feel like, so Hawthorne has a population of 3,566 with 317 pets. So I feel like that it needs its own elementary school. Let's see what Calvert City says. Okay, only 927 residents right now. But they're probably going to need one for too long. Beach Crossing, not that much. This area doesn't even have a district to it. So we'll create one. Let's make a new one. We'll come up here, down here, overlapping, whatever. Okay, we'll go this way. We'll have it your way. It is not like that. Let's just expand this over to here. Okay. So this area does not have an elementary school. I think we'll actually take this 4th Street while I'm in the neighborhood. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's try again. Gonna raise it up just a hair. Okay. Now let's see. There we go. That gets me over this interesting area right here. Where are you going? Nowhere. I'm gonna pull that over there. I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up running this road. We're going to have more entrances onto our interstate, that's for sure. It's starting to get a little congested over here, not too bad. But it's starting to get a little congested. It's really a nice little area, all things considered. They really want me to build apartments over here. But they're also very happy. How does that make sense? I'm not going to do that until I make sure that my roads are exactly how I want them. I'm not really sure what... Once this gets populated, and built up. I'm not really sure what that's going to do to this area. And I will say that, like, you've got this really neat row house community. Looks nice. Then right next door, you've got all these regular houses. And these people are very happy and they're wealthy. So I don't really want to tear all this down. But I feel like it doesn't make sense to have this on one side of the road and this on the other. But this is very well connected. The buses are starting to get, thanks to these two little streets that I put these bus paths on, the buses are starting to really connect well. And it's not causing as many traffic issues. This would be a good place for a little park. Ah, that's a shame. This one will work. There you go. Too bad I can't connect a path to that. No. Why would that tear down that? Come on. I really don't want that to have a crosswalk. Let's tear that down. Sorry, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. All right. There we go. Yeah, people are walking everywhere over here. We got this big pedestrian street here. Like, even these are a little bit too big for being right here, right? How big did I grid this? Just 3. Jeez. Let's try 1. I'm sorry, but yeah, bummer. Yeah, I know. Calvert City blowing up. I should make... Oh, you know what? Let's see. We should make another area over here and name it Future City. If Future City blows up, my mom always said that that area down in Future City was named that because of the of USEC, and that they really believed that it was going to be a future city. Not exactly, but good barbecue and a decent grocery store. Although that dang Dollar General, you know, it's killing all the mom and pop locations. That's what I'm gonna do, though. That's what I'm gonna do. I do need to figure out, though, and I probably goofed up right here. I probably should have just made this a large road, but I'm going to have to figure out, and I probably won't be able to do it because I cannot buy any more tiles at the moment, but I'm going to need a intersection of sorts to this interstate. to get a good connection. The industrial zone
A driving advisory has been
is
issued
going
for
to
the
start
immediate area due to
flowing
poor road
out this
conditions.
way.
Please exercise caution if you
I
must
do
drive,
not want to
and try
rely
stay
too
off the
much
streets
on
until
this
conditions improve.
right here. As you can
This is
see, it's
Alva Police
already
Service announcement.
starting to get a little backed up. And we have buses that run over here as well. And our population's about to hit 21,000. We're getting up there. Getting up there.
Let us move now from the musical page to the literary.
One thing that was advertised about this game was traffic jams at certain times of the day.
My dear Professor Hornbuckle.
So see, right now it's 5:40 p.m. and then here's a traffic jam. People are getting off work. This is a very busy intersection. Do we have any other big traffic jams right now? No, not really.
Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest to continue.
Okay, I'm going to let's see.
As a traveler from my homeland, I
Select
long to
operating
speak
districts.
to the anguish of my road.
Because that doesn't really make sense. Where is
There now, my good fellow. Chin up, as it were.
where is my okay, there it is.
Sediment.
So that's my big
Leave
elementary
that to
school.
those poet chaps.
What is this one's?
Here's a tune just for you, and
Okay,
I
so
do
it's starting to
hope
get up
finds
there in
your
capacity.
spirit some modest
So that is
We're
for Chisholm
live,
and
we're getting reports about a traffic accident
should we just expand Chisholm
somewhere,
over here?
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might
Chisholm
want to
has
wait a
some-
little while until everything clears up.
Okay, so
If
the
you're in it, you,
energy consumption awareness.
No use reminding you.
Probably going to be, I don't really want to expand Chisholm into this industrial zone.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Washington Heights. I'm not really big on that district name. We're going to name it Jackson Heights. So Chisholm, first grade. Miss Jackson, fourth grade. All right. What are we dealing with? Oh no. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. Tell you what. I think you need to go away. Everybody's like, yay! And the business is like, boo! Yeah, I think you need to go away. Alright, so that opens that up a little bit. Oh, the terrain. The terrain. I mean, look at that. I'm going to attempt some commercial here without any terraforming. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, okay. See, it flattens it out, but it also makes these like little ridges. I don't want to lose, like the landscape's cool, you know, like it looks good. I really don't know what the answer is from a technical standpoint. What they could have done to make this, to make that portion of it better. I don't know. So I guess nothing really has to clear out here. Noise pollution is like an instant. Now this commercial does create a little pollution, noise pollution, but we could probably put, could we run this road? Huh? No, not a grid. Let's just do kind of like this. Okay, so that'll give us a few more houses up here. Let's see where our population is at the moment. So we have only 779. Okay. So elementary school, we're starting to get close to the orange. We do not want to be in the orange. That district cutoff here, because this is a... Holy smokes. Okay. So this one's for Chisholm. You don't say. Can we actually expand this anymore? Okay, we can put another one of those on. What is this? A playground. Oh, that's nice. What does this do, though? Yeah, didn't we already... Yeah, we already did that one. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's really going to do us any good. This thing is maxed out. Wow. Maxed out. So this one, I'm going to actually just assign it here and take it off of Chisholm. And I guess we might have to wow, man, it's crazy just how big this map is. All the talk about the map size. All right, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. So what we're going to do, we're going to make this like this, that, and to there. All right. Then, no. Take this. Thank you. Automatic save. Manor filled. This is going to be East Chisholm. Which makes this West Chisholm. All right. Now, 4,200. Okay, so that splits up the population. This will serve West Chisholm, but not East Chisholm. So we're going to build a second elementary school. Just kind of, actually, have this one come down a little bit, like so. All right. We're going to have to put an elementary school in over here. Because technically now they don't have one. And man, is there no good place to do this. There really isn't. This whole area. Tell you what, I'm going to expand this one. Okay, and then I'm going to have it take care of Jackson Heights and East Chisholm. We'll see how that works. I don't know if that's going to work. It's definitely inconvenient for the students. They've got a long ways to go. Collapsed because of noise pollution. Well, what did you expect when you moved in right next to this freaking gas power plant? Fairview Acres is kind of a hodgepodge area. Okay. There's plenty of commercial demand. All sorts of good demand. That's great. That's great. Could we possibly expand a little industry over here? We own all this. Technically could be a really good area for some forestry. We just lost our forestry as I tore down the only forestry in the city. Kind of going around this contour line a little bit. And we're going to put this. Wow, this is a massive amount of space that you could do forestry with. So do like that. Okay, and then we will paint where we want this thing to be. So kind of has to stay in front of it. That's okay. That is okay. Now this should create some good jobs over here in the outskirts of Coward City. Let's place another one right here. Right here. Right here. Man, look at right here would be perfect. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom. 2 huge forestry areas. That's going to be great. That is going to be great. Going to be great. I'll even push this button. So that ought to work out nicely. I'm fast forward mode here as I'm what is our next big one? So big city, next one's large city. It's coming up soon, coming up soon. And there's certain things that have not expanded. I'm sure if I started really pushing some of the things that I've unlocked, it would probably make that go up a little bit faster. But I'm not really worried about it. Okay, well, cause and effect. I remember also on City Skylines 1, you could do like where you could make roads, like main roads or whatever. And you can't do that on City Skylines 2 that I can tell. Here comes a train. Okay, so it actually has stuff. I just won't be giving them anything back in return, but whatever. So we're at 21,200. That's not too bad. Abandoned. Noise pollution. What? Why is the industry concerned about noise pollution? You're making the noise. I don't want to look at that. Bus line 2. Not doing so hot. We'll lower the ticket price down to $5. It's only a day line. Bus line 1 is both day and night. Seems to be fairly efficient. Not bad. There goes another plane that is definitely not going to stop in Heathville. Maybe one day. Especially once this gets built. I'm really excited about that. I know the game is really wanting me to go ahead and start zoning for big buildings and stuff, but that's going to be a tomorrow thing. I do plan on doing a little streaming bright and early, as my body now refuses to sleep in. I'm up at 7 a.m. every day. Doesn't matter. This week I've been getting up even earlier. I've been getting up at like 6. Ooh, a campfire site. That would be cool out here, right? But yeah, I've been getting up even earlier. And that's got me like not being able to, I mean, I can't even get, cannot sleep in. Doesn't matter. And once I smell coffee, it is over. If I smell coffee, I'm getting up. We have a fix for these weird grids here now. Let's see if we can get this to work. Haha! So that forces the zone over here. Do the same thing here. Same thing here. So we don't want the zone here. We want it to be here. Now we'll get rid of that sidewalk once these develop, and sometimes that will make the buildings, unfortunately, will make the buildings collapse, but hopefully it doesn't do that. Really like the looks of that chemical plant over here, though. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Man. Poor planning. I will admit I had some poor planning when it came to some of these road layouts. This one in particular, well, okay, this comes into here, this is the road that was here when I started the map. But this one, that was the highway that was coming over here, came down through here, and then this highway eventually goes in over here, and it reconnects with the interstate. But in retrospect, I shouldn't have done that probably. Now probably what I will do, I'll branch this highway off, and then maybe we can just find a way. What's going on out here? Oh. What happened? You guys are really far off the road. Oh my. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. You're under arrest. Hope you're okay. Oh, man. Get a room. Oh, slow it. Oh, no. Oh, God. This is nerve-wracking.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Uh-oh. Comes 18-wheeler. Okay, he slowed down. Where are they going to go?
This has been a local public service announcement. Second Moon Radio with your host.
Well, that's going to cause some major issues. We're going to go all the way back.
For a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
More local news today. The tourism board just released their latest figures, and somehow the number of visitors to the region fell by over 20% last season.
Well, that's fine by me, Jim. I just love it here. Maybe we'll keep it our little secret.
I like the sound of that, Glenda. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
So we have a little trumpet interchange over here.
In the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return.
Oh, isn't that
But if
spiffy?
you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Can you get this cleared up? Is somebody gonna help these people? Come on, man. Let's speed it up. Ugh, that is so annoying because nobody can come in. And oh, there we go. Yay. Keep it between the ditches, people. Keep it between the ditches. Yeah, so these downtown roads can kind of interchange and go into this highway over here. So we're going to have a massive interchange on this side of the this side of downtown. I have no idea what I would do with any of this. The edge of the map is right here, so there's not too much you can do. It's probably not really meant to be built on these little islands on the River Delta map. Probably not meant to be built on, but the game has definitely gotten a little bit slower as far as the leveling up here recently. We are starting to use some power, that's for sure. What? Okay, those graphs don't really make sense. More elementary schools are needed. This would be a pretty good place for one. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Right, her. Now, don't get excited, row houses. You cannot benefit from this elementary school. This one is for beach crossing. Okay. So, in other words, it's okay. It's okay what I'm doing. I guess I should have probably read what it actually does to assign it to a district, but yeah. Yeah. That'll be good. Making... Huh? Overlapping. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to create a new district. I want to just... Huh? Doesn't make any sense. There's our big tourist attraction. The Great Sewage Outpour. Probably not the best relocation spot. In retrospect. Probably not the best. Don't know why it will not let me... I don't want to create a new area. I want to add... I want this to... No. I don't want that. How do I get rid of it? There it goes. Now can I expand this? I must be getting tired, or something is glitching. Probably something glitching in my head. I keep thinking the more I see these high rents that we're gonna have to rezone all this. See, look how that looks really realistic in some ways, I guess you could say. I really like this area. I'm really concerned that it's going to get a little bit too big, but it looks really cool. I even like this. I think this looks good too. And even this. It's a little congested, but it's not bad. Seem to help expanding these to 4-lane roads here, so that's good. We don't have as much traffic buildup. Traffic flow is up slightly. My roads look so ridiculous. Look how silly they look. I don't care. Okay? I don't care about the roads. Plenty of parking. Plenty of parking. And a lot of the roads that I built early on that have these crazy curves is mostly due to the terrain. You know, it wasn't me just being stupid. I mean, part of it was, but you know. Now I have unlocked trams, so I'm excited about that. Can't wait to see that. And we've built our police headquarters. So we've got our police headquarters and our crematorium over here. Conveniently located to each other. And I think tomorrow I'm actually going to start doing some actual real building over here. But I'm not going to do that tonight. I definitely don't want this crosswalk. No. No crosswalk. Thank you. You can see how that's kind of like not even with the pathway. We can actually go to our move feature here, turn off the snapping, turn this back around. Okay. Then we can kind of align it a little nicer, like so. Not really like that, though. The snowflake for the refrigerator expansion. Yeah, like that. And then, see, that would give us room. To kind of make this path a little bit nicer. Let's see now. The police have a nice pathway to the morgue. What a great city. What a great basis for our city. Well, I think I'm going to log off for this evening. I appreciate everybody's likes, and good to see you, Dell. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to work on this downtown area. We have got a lot of trees to tear down, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to work on downtown tomorrow. No promises as usual, but I think that's what I'm going to do. But for tonight, I'm going to go to sleep. I might play a little Overwatch. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't. And we'll see you next time for Heathville. I'm This Old Gamer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night, good sir. Tell the family I said hello. Miss you guys. Bye-bye, everybody.